ready for the rough?
Yo, this is your boy Shin. I'm coming at you with a pilot guide class for Battlefield 4. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this with the helicopter. Alright, first off, Hydra rockets are really good to work with the helicopter. Personally, rockets are your preference. So whatever you are doing on the map, so let's say if there's more infantry vehicles on the map, you would have to specifically choose that sort of rocket depending on what kind of vehicles are in the game. So if there's a lot of dogfights going on in the air, you choose certain rockets for those, and it's all about your preference. If you read on the description, most rockets have different things. You can just read about them. But I'm just here to give you my insight and the tips I learned about the helicopter. Alright, as we move down, we have the ECM jammer, the flares, and the fire hydrant, or not fire hydrant, but extinguisher. Fire hydrant. But the ECM jammer. The ECM jammer always beats flares no matter what happens. It always beats flares. The ECM also takes you off radar. I have been told this, I have not tested it out, but I've definitely heard from a lot of people that ECM takes you off radar. I'm not sure how long. It's probably the duration of the jammer when it knocks you off from the rockets. Some tips on how to handle a helicopter. Helicopters handle really well, especially the Blackbird. That is the best helicopter for you to practice in and train in, and is really easy to handle, as I said. The other helicopters like the Viper and the Z-11, the Z-11 has its downfalls, and then the transport helicopter, those have a wider body. Those are easily targeted by RPGs and stuff like that. The Viper helicopter comes with rockets, and it has heat seekers or whatever you built in onto it, as you see on the screen. The Z-11 starts off with the machine gun and has all that other stuff on it, whatever you put on it. So does the Blackbird, that starts off with a machine gun. But I personally put ECM jammers. It's the best thing you can put. Flares, that is just the first thing you get. You need something to get them off of you. And then the extinguisher only activates, I think, when it's on fire. I think that's around 40%. So that's not good either. To get good handling, like I'm saying, just play for a couple hours in Air Superiority, and just keep practicing basic maneuvers such as taking off and landing, and you do just fine. Okay, we're gonna move on right on to the jet. Same thing as I say with the helicopters. Use ECM. It works on both vehicles. Also, find your preference with controls. Personally, I don't use default. For heli sticks and jet sticks, I use Legacy Southpaw. That's what I like. It feels good to me, and go ahead and try it out. It might feel good to you. It reminds me of most games like Warhawk or Grand Theft Auto. It's the controls like that. Here's also another tip. This works with both vehicles. Okay, when you're locking onto a vehicle that is in the air, shoot one missile at a time. If you shoot one missile at a time, like shoot one missile, their flares go off. After their flares are gone, you shoot another missile. They can't get their flares off until they recharge. By the time they recharge, you will have another missile. And if you have those Hydra rockets, you can just keep shooting the Hydra rockets. My bad. But same thing with jet. Practice basic maneuvers and just do tumble rolls. I personally cannot fly a jet. You're gonna see me crash. Doing maneuvers. Go into the training game mode. I forgot what it's called. I don't screw with it that much, but practice in there. Practice flying. Practice landing. You need to learn how to land, kind of, but like most people straight up eject as soon as they get taken out of the air. Also, the jet, the machine gun is very, very powerful on it. Very powerful. The other jet, the second gun on it is like it's kind of like it like points at the ground. You can lock on the vehicles and shoot. That's very, very effective. But it's also hard to fly. I'm personally horrible at flying. You're about to see me try and land. You need to come in at a softer landing, and I'm so used to Grand Theft Auto, where you bring your wheels out by themselves, the landing gear. I was I forgot you have to wait for them on this game, so I misanticipated the gear on it and everything. But make sure your gear is out before you hit the ground. Just make sure you do that. Helicopters are so easy to land. You just gotta land it nice and safe. Helicopters you can land about anywhere almost. You can land it in trees. I've done it before. You can fly helicopters in buildings. Helicopter is the easiest thing to learn how to fly. It's the easiest thing to learn. I hope these tips helped you out. If you have any questions about any of the vehicles or how much damage they produce, because I could just look that up. I have a whole stats list right here on my data sheets and everything. But this helped you out, give it a like. I will love the y'all supporting me, and I can bring out more videos like this. And it will just be a big thing on YouTube where I just do tips and tricks and everything for Battlefield 4. I'm also going to be doing this for Battlefield Hardline and Destiny, mostly Destiny, because that's what I'm going to be freaking playing a lot of, and Call of Duty. I'm going to be doing tip videos and everything. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Like it if this helps you again. Comment if you need any help or you have any questions, and subscribe because I'm going to have a lot of content coming out in the near future. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm outie.